Hey, what's going on everybody? Boilon here, back for another video on Raid Shadow Legends. And because Clan versus Clan is still running, what we're going to be doing in today's video is I'm actually going to be engaging in the Void Soul Summon Pool. This is not I can't remember the last time that I've gone in on Soul Stones in general, and typically I equate Soul Stones to gambling. However, when it comes to these prisms, they're obviously much more condensed. Some are better than others, and there's a lot of characters in this pool for me that I actually have like 0 souls on. So of this list of characters that I own, I do have Raya, right, which is a big one. If I get any pulls on Raya, this would be great because it's a minimum of a 3 yellow if you do pull a legendary, but it's a 30% chance that it's a legendary, 70% that it's an epic. Marius, Lydia, these are all characters I could use souls for. Siphi I don't own, but you know, some of these are still really great anyways. Mithrala, Titus especially, I could use some reds there. I have 1 only. Tormin, Arbiter, Lamasu, I have 0. Senna, I have like 2. And then there's a bunch of, like, almost everyone on here I could use. As far as epics go, it would be pretty good, I think, to also get Godseeker and Eerie for those people who are kind of trying to get towards a duo or like Godseeker and Eerie solo build for Sand Devil 25. Higher stats on an Eerie from the souls and whatnot is going to make this a lot easier for you to hit those thresholds. So this is probably one of the better ones there. There are some pretty good characters though, like Maneater, Ursula, Akamtoon. Genbo's a pretty good nuker as well if you need it. And actually, I really like Basher from the Skinwalkers faction. There are a couple of them though that I don't really use, and so sorry, I forgot Whisper. Also a really good single target DPS nuker. Now, it's a minimum of 3 on any of the pulls. We'll see what we end up getting, right? So it's equal on all that, but it's a 70% chance that you're going to get an epic. Will we get lucky today? We're going to find out. Now, before we get started with the rest of the video, I do want to remind people that if you haven't started playing Raid yet, get out from under that rock. Download using the QR code in the top right hand of the screen to get the legendary Orc Artak, Farrakhan the Fat, Fennex, and Cryon the Blue at account level 10, 20, and 30. Also, don't forget about Pelops the Victor on a brand new account, and all you gotta do is use the promo code RAID7 within the first 48 hours of a brand new account. We're gonna be dropping 100 US dollars, which is 140 Canadian. You get 2 extra pulls for this. Also, before we go further on that, I do want to mention that there is a free one available in Sand Devil. Speaking of Sand Devil, there is going to be a free Prism Soulstone that you can grind away there starting tomorrow if you want, which actually is going to be a good double dipping for Clan versus Clan. It will still be available during this time. So if you want to score higher on your personal CVC and you can do higher level Sand Devil, then this would be a good double dipping for you to do as well. So don't forget about that. When that goes live, get that in before Clan versus Clan ends. Now, these summons are also going to give you Clan versus Clan points, so that's another good double dip, I suppose. But we're going to go ahead and buy that pack. We're going to do that, $100 down the pool, right? And hopefully we get something decent out of the 22 summons that I think we're going to get out of this. So I'm going to go ahead. Do I have to go into the inbox and pull it out? No, my bad. It's already there. So let's hope what I would like to happen, Raya and Titus. This would be my top 2 picks, please. And now that I've said it, they're not going to give it to me. But those would be my top 2 character picks, Titus and Raya. That was what I could use the most. But there are, of course, quite a few characters that I own in here, surprisingly, for Voids. I've always been super duper lucky when it comes to pulling Void legendary champions for some reason. And yes, I would take any of these. But Raya, Titus, please, 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 please. Please, Plarium, I have not asked you for very much. If you want to do that for me, that would be amazing. So, we're going to open our special music that we usually do for these kinds of things, which I've just activated. I call it the epic pull music, but I guess that's just for any of these big times. I've been known to be lucky before, so let's get started with today and see what our first. Now, I'm gonna do this one at a time, just because my heart can't handle it otherwise, right? So we're starting. Oh, it's only a 3. It is Marius. For most people, this would be really good. I think my Marius is 4. I think my Marius is 4. I don't think it's not. Yeah, shit. Or I'm at 3. Maybe I'm at 3, actually. Fuck. My Marius is at 3. So, unfortunately, that was a dupe. We did start really well, though, so Fingers crossed we get some higher numbers. A 4+ would be really good because a 4 gives the crit damage, right? So that would be very good too. 4 Titus. Purple. We got a 4 Sky Touch Shaman, so we're getting 1,000 tournament points for that, for better or for worse. Let's get some bigger numbers here. That would be really nice. Prism number 3. Got another purple. Akum Tomb 4 could be an upgrade. I'm not entirely sure on that one. I don't think it... No, we have a 4 for Akum Tomb. Okay, so it was not an upgrade this time around. Prism number 4. Yellow. Purple. 4 Inquisitor Shemael. A lot of people do use him still as an epic for Hydra. He can put out some pretty big damage, but I'll admit that I haven't really spent a whole lot of time on him. Prism Shard number 5. We got a yellow? Come on! We got Raya. It was only a 3. But I'm gonna go ahead and apply that. At least we got the extra attack for her. A 4+ would be great, but you know, at this point, I'm not sure if we'll get it twice. We'll see. A 4 would have been great for the crit damage. Of course, anything higher would also have been great. We got another yellow. Ooh, a 3 Yakarl the Scourge. Is that an upgrade for me? It is. Oh, no, it's not. I have 2 Yakarls, I forgot. So I must have over 3 for regular Yakarl. Okay. 16 left. We got Basher. Now, sadly, I do have a 6 red Basher. So he is a really good character, actually. Basher's really great for faction-related content. He's a lockout champion, actually. 2 turn cooldowns, or increases your cooldowns by 2. Still pretty good character. Got another yellow coming in hot. Whoa, for Lady Noelle. Now, I do not own Noelle, sadly. She is available in the fusion tokens, and maybe if I get bored enough, I will go for it sometime. I don't have Sir Nicholas though either, so I mean, maybe like one of those things where you just have to get one. But I think standalone, Noelle is a better character though than Sir Nick. Anyways, not gonna say no. Right, moving on. Got 14 left. Let's see more. Yeah, we've actually been doing pretty okay when it comes to the yellows. 3 red Whisper. Would have been better to get a little bit more than that, but hey-oh. Okay, what do we have here? Another purple. We have Skull Crown. Was she on the list? I didn't even notice. I think I have better than that for Skull Crown, though, sadly. So 12 more to go. We got another purple. We got Godseeker and Neri 4. So you don't really need the 4 for Godseeker. Even 3 would be really good because that would give you the defense. 3 red stars or 3 red souls is where you get the defense boost, so that really helps as well. But of course, any higher would help the blessing. Is that an upgrade from? It is actually. It's an upgrade of 1 for me. So I went from a 3 to a 4 with Godseeker and Neri, so that's fine there. Oops, I forgot. That kind of goes all the way back there. Also, from 1 to a 4 with Inquisitor Shemael, but I'll be honest, I don't really use him right at the moment. So let's go back. Got 10 more left to go. Whoa! Got the 4 red Marius, guys, so that is an upgrade for me, and 5,000 CVC points. Now we get the extra 30% crit damage for my Marius. I'm pretty happy about that. That was a pretty good one. We also picked up Riot with not a 4, but you never know, we might still get it. That right there is a pretty big upgrade for me, I think. Like, that's really nice to have. Marius obviously is an amazing champion, so I won't say no about that. Is it worth $100? I'm not sure, but anyways, you know, we're still getting pretty good drops with legendary characters. We got a 4 red Ursula. We got 9 left to go. Okay. The iron's still hot. You never know. We can still get more. We have a 4 Seer. Seer is still pretty good, right? If you could set her up. That's the only big problem with Seer. She needs some setup with how she operates. We got another purple. We have any 5s? We haven't... Oh! Okay. We got a 6 red Madame Ceres, who I do have, but she doesn't really need a 6. A 6 on a nuker would be absolutely stellar. Good CVC points, but boy, yeah, that was... what was the chances of that? Like 7%? Quite low, actually. Maybe 5% when you consider the chances of pulling an epic, right? Interesting. 5% that it was hard? No, even less, right? Anyways, moving on. Legendary Titus? Oh! Oh, it's 3. Damn it. But still, that's an upgrade for me. So at least that's less of the silver souls that I need to kind of do. So I went from a 1 to a 3 on Titus, so that's good. It's not a 4, but then now I can start looking in the soul merchant shop for the 4. I've skipped a bit there, so I'm pretty happy about that. We still have 6 left to go, so you never know. We might get that 4 on someone else. We got another oh, 3 on Arbiter. I think that's not an upgrade. I think I probably already have her. Yeah, I don't know where I have her at. Probably at a 4, which is why it's not there. But anyways, it's okay. Moving on, we have another legendary. Jesus, a 3 Romantu. Now they're just taunting me because I'm probably never gonna get this done. I don't want to swear. Gold 1 on Tag Arena is such a pain in the dick to be able to do. I am telling you, it is one of the worst missions in this entire game. In the entire game, to get to Gold 1 Tag Arena, I'm telling you. Anyways, if I ever get there one day, I guess it's there. And we have 4 left to go. So we've pulled quite a lot of legendaries given... Okay, whoa! I was like, why did it go all like special sparkly thunderbolts and shit? Okay, we got a 5 red Yumiko. Now, she's a really good character, I'm pretty sure, right? Like, she has some cooldown reduction stuff. I'm pretty sure that's a pretty good pull, but I don't own her. But it still got me 15,000 CVC points, and that will obviously stay in the bank for if I ever do receive her. So we still have 3 more to go. I've been for 30% drop rates on legendaries, I think we've pulled quite a few here today, so pretty happy about that. If we want to go back and get a 4 red on Titus and Raya, I will not say no to that. Come on, guys, we got 3 more. Another purple. We're bound to get a purple. 4 red Genbo. And the last 2, another purple. Madame Saris, obviously that's not an upgrade after we pull the 6th. And our very last Prism Soulstone for the day is going to be for who? Another purple of White Dryad Nia. So what did we get? We pulled the Raya. We pulled the Marius. We pulled the Titus. We pulled Arbiter. We pulled the Yumiko. We pulled Noelle. We did not pull Lamasu, unfortunately, because I actually have 0 on her. We pulled the Yakarl. We pulled the Romantu. So, what was that? 1, 2... Maybe we pulled more than once. I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 legendaries. Did we pull it twice? I'm not sure, actually. But 8 legendaries of the 16. So, about half of them we managed to pull. And that was pretty good, I think. Went from a 1 to a 4 on Genbo, though. I don't really use him so much right now, but he is a very powerful nuker if you need it. But as far as the rest goes, I'm pretty happy that we managed to get that 4 red Marius. That was a pretty... even though it was only going from 3 to 4, it's still a pretty big upgrade for me here for that crit damage. That 30% crit damage boost is pretty big. The Titus jump from 1 to 3, also pretty helpful, honestly, even though it's just 1 to 3. And then the Raya to 3 as well gives the additional attack there. I haven't decided a blessing on what I'm going to be doing for her, but because I use her, I might still do Crushing Rend, honestly, even though it only works at the first hit of each round. I use her a lot in PvP, and, you know, I guess it might still help, even though it's not the best. I mean, otherwise I could use Soul Reap as well. Maybe I'll just use Soul Reap at target threshold, 8%. Haven't decided. I might just do Soul Reap, because I do use her a lot in PvP at the moment, and I guess probably it's better to use Crushing Rend when you have higher. As far as Titus, I am not applying the blessing yet because of how that impacts the HP stat and his barrier and whatnot. So until I get 4 red or higher, I am not going to be activating that just now. Anyways, so far so good, and I got a good amount of CVC points. I don't remember where I started at, but I think I may have got somewhere in the realm of like 80 to 90k. I think I was at like 240. So that was a pretty big jump for me, and that's pretty nice for me to get my way to my 400k plus on my personal reward track. So there we go, guys. That was $100 of Prism Soulstones You let me know how that made you feel in the comments down below. I think it's better than buying like mortal soul stones and stuff like that personally, because those feel like even worse. At least these are a bit more condensed, although obviously the odds are still not super amazing. Anyways, that's going to be it for me. Now, before I go, I do want to remind people that if you haven't started playing Raid yet, get out from under that rock. Download using the QR code in the top right hand of the screen, get the legendary Orc Artec, get Ferric the Fat, get Ben X, get Cryodan the Blue. Don't forget about the legendary Pelops the Victor from the Argonite faction, and all you got to do is use the promo code RAID7 within the first 48 hours of a brand new account. That's it for this video, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one.
And if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and you'll be greatly helping out the channel. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.